Hey guys, welcome back for another video. So today I'm really excited because I'm going to show you guys all of the amazing books I got for my birthday. My birthday was back in April, right in the middle of the month, and once again I was absolutely blown away by the generosity and friendship that I received. So first and foremost, anytime I do one of these videos, I get so paranoid that I'm going to forget somebody, leave somebody out, something like that. So if that happens, please let me know, because the whole point of videos like this is not at all to brag on the things that I got, but to brag on my friends and to put the spotlight on them and just really showcase how much I appreciate and recognize the generosity, and I just feel so loved and so blessed. So if this is only as far as you make it in this video, thank you to all my friends. I had an awesome birthday and you just made me feel so seen and appreciated. So I love you guys. So first I want to get to this one because it's a little bit of a mystery. A couple weeks before my birthday, I got this guy in the mail along with a note that said it was from a secret book fairy, so no identity. Who are you? I gotta know. I want to tell you thank you. So this is book 2 of The Last War, which is a trilogy by Mike Shackle. I haven't started this yet. I have book 1. It's right over here. And I have a couple of friends who read it recently, and it definitely sounds like something I'm going to enjoy. What's even cooler about the book fairy is they actually pre-ordered me book 3. So whenever it comes out, it's going to be making its way to my house. Who are you? Thank you. This was so cool and unexpected. It actually came a couple of weeks before my birthday, so I don't even know that it was intended as a birthday treat, but either way, I'm including it. Thank you so much, and I'm really excited to get to these. So whoever the magic book fairy is, grab those for me off of my Amazon wish list. So I want to show you the rest of the stuff that my friends got me from my Amazon wish list because, guys, I cleaned up. I was so, overwhelmed. This is Lost Boy, and it's by Christina Henry, and I think it's like a villain origin story for Captain Hook, and I'm really excited to get to this. I'm always a sucker for a modern twist on a classic fairy tale, and also I love a villain origin story, so definitely excited to get to this one. I think this is one that my mom's going to read with me because we both were eyeing it and added it to our wish list right around the same time. These next 2 books came as a surprise from our friend Pello, aka Doug, over at Mike's Discord. He's one of the patrons and a friend of ours. He sent me 2 book 1s. He sent me Bone Ships by R.J. Barker and The Pariah by Anthony Ryan. These are both high priority series that I don't know if I'm going to get to this year, but they're definitely happening next year for sure. I love a good book 1. I love New Beginnings, and both of these have covers that just draw me in. Great cover. Fabulous cover. So excited to get to these, especially because I've heard so many good things about them. I recently shared some pictures of my Mina Lima collection and how I have them displayed in my living room because they are just the most gorgeous, fun books I've ever had, and I'm so proud of my collection. And my friend Reen from Discord, he noticed that I was missing 2 Mina Lima books that would complete my collection, complete my little rainbow configuration I have going on. So he sent me Pinocchio and Snow White. And I just can't say enough about these editions. They are reasonably priced. They're not hard to find because it seems like that's the thing now. Everything that's nice or cool or special is like $100 and they print 200 of them. I like that. That's fun. That's collectible. That's, something, a goal to chase. But sometimes you just want to buy nice stuff. And Reem did that for me. And guys, I cannot. These books, I have spent an hour so far, and I've only gone halfway through Snow White. There's so many details in the illustrations and the pop-ups and the little extras. These books are so fun, and my kids and I just love them. So thank you, Reen. This next stack was sent to me from my friend Caitlin, who is another friend that I met on Mike's Discord, but has become someone special to me just as a regular friend in life. She sent me a few things. She sent me 2 books, but also this amazing bookmark. It's so cool. It's a dragon hanging from a feather. It's very fancy, and the next time I read a book that features a dragon, I will definitely be showcasing this guy. Caitlin also sent me 2 books. She sent me David Gimmel's Legend, which I'm very excited about. I've heard so much hype recently about this novel on BookTube and from my friends, so I'm definitely going to be getting to this one pretty quick because we love a fantasy standalone. And look at it, guys, it's not even that long. That just sounds so good to me. Caitlin also sent me Circe by Madeline Miller, and I haven't read Song of Achilles yet, but it is on my list of 17 standalones for the year, so I'm really excited to get to that one to get a taste of how she writes, because the premise of Circe sounds so good to me. In theory, I want more books like this, so really hoping to get to this one this year as well. Brent is one of my best buddies from Discord, and he's always trying to get me to read more sci-fi, and so I like it when he picks something out that he knows not only is it sci-fi, not only is it cool, not only should you just trust me, but this is one that you're going to like. And he's been telling me about Aversion by Alastair Reynolds for a couple of months now, and he definitely sealed the deal by sending it to me for my birthday, because now I'm going to be trying to get it in ASAP. So thank you, Brent. My sister-in-law Megan always spoils me. Now, I mean, technically this gift was from my brother-in-law Ian and my little niece Meg as well. But I'm going to go on a wild hunch and guess that they probably didn't have much to do with picking out this gift, because Meg is just the best gift giver ever. But she sent me 2 more Mina Lima books, and these are the Harry Potter Mina Lima editions. I'm so excited. There's only 2 out so far, but we have the Sorcerer's Stone, of course, and the Chamber of Secrets. And Lucy and I cannot get enough of these. We, like I said with Snow White, we just sit down and we can have so much fun just flipping the pages and looking at all the details. There's so many little Easter eggs and fun little nods to the fandom. You can also read from these, by the way. They are not abridged. These are full novels. And I'm just so excited as I'm doing my Harry Potter rereads to have these really fun editions to look at. So thank you, Meg. Y'all know I love my audiobooks, but I can't focus on audiobooks unless I am multitasking. And one thing I like to do when I am wanting to sit down and unwind, maybe I'm not driving anywhere, all my chores are done, but I still need to occupy my hands so I can focus my brain, I like coloring. I love coloring. I have all kinds of coloring books on my wish list, and my girl Meg sent me this Lisa Frank one, and it's going to be so fun to color because guys, sometimes adults, we don't want like the most complicated images ever. That's like a mandala that'll take you 2 years to color. And you have to sharpen your pencils every 5 seconds. Like sometimes we just want to color fun, nostalgic stuff from our childhood. And this Lisa Frank coloring book is totally going to scratch that itch. I love coloring. I love Lisa Frank. And thank you, Meg. I did get some Amazon gift cards for my birthday from my in-laws and my dad and my grandma. Now, some of these people specified, they said, please don't just buy yourself books with this money. You know, I like books, so I had to get some books. I did get some nail stuff. I got a new webcam. So I didn't just buy books, but I had to buy books, right? So let me show you what all I got. I got these 2 books by Andrew D. Meredith, and they are book 1 and book 2 in the Needle and Leaf series. Book 1 is called Thrice, and book 2 is called Fourscored. I've already read both of these. I loved them. I am going to do a little bit of upgrading because, oh my god, look how good this cover is. Ooh, it's beautiful. Thrice has an updated cover that's also like of the same vein as this. I like this cover too, but I'm gonna have to upgrade to make this match. But guys, you got to pick this series up. They are so good. I also picked up Pawn's Gambit, which is book 2 of the Mortal Technique series by Rob J. Hayes, and the sequel to Never Die. I really enjoyed Never Die. It was like everything I wanted in the moment. It was not too long, really well paced, had awesome action, cool characters, and a great twist. So I'm really excited to get to Pawn's Gambit because I've heard that the whole series is just a banger. This is one I'm so excited about. I got Return of the Griffin, which is book 2 of the Hybrid Helix by J.C.M. Byrne. I read Wistful Ascending last month and just was blown away by how much I liked it, so I knew I had to get the sequel right away. And as soon as I finish up my current physical eyes only read, this is what I'm moving on to. I just can't get to it fast enough. Love it. And these 2, I don't know if they really count for a birthday haul, but I was spending some time at Books A Million killing time the other day, so I'll go ahead and throw these in here too. But I got 2 books from the bargain bin. I got The Heart of What Was Lost, which is an Austen Ard novel that goes along with Memory, Sorrow, and Thorn. I haven't read it yet, but I have been missing Tad Williams and kind of craving that classic fantasy, so I'm excited to get to this one. And I also got The Starless Crown by James Rollins. Now, I don't know much about the series, but a couple people that I know who have read it and the sequel, like really, really recommended it to me pretty strongly. I kind of like to go into things a little bit blind. I don't need to read the inside panels or watch, spoiler-free reviews before I get going. So I really don't know what this is about, but considering who's been recommending it to me, I think it's going to be a winner for me. So I had to pick it up when I saw it for the low, low price of $8. When we found out last month that Book Depository was closing, I was a little sad because Book Depository is the best place to get the Robin Hobb Realm of the Elderlings trade paperbacks that match so gorgeously, and I really wasn't in a position at that moment to buy them for myself. And so my 3 friends, Medic, Steph, and Theo, and you know Theo from Rekindled Reader, and they swooped in and organized and came up with a plan to get me these gorgeous, special, amazing editions of my favorite books. So I've already gushed to them. They know how grateful and thankful I am, but I'm just still moved when I think about what they did for me. So let me show them off real quick. You guys know the ones. They're gorgeous, they're perfect, they're amazing, and now they're mine. So here we have Live Ship Traders, and geez, those are huge. With all these big books, that really is the main question I have right now is, where am I going to put them? So don't be surprised if in the next couple of weeks you do get an unhaul video from me. I've never done an unhaul. I'm not even sure how I feel about it yet, but the truth is I do need room on my shelves. I don't really have room for more shelves. And if I'm being honest, there are things on my shelf that I either read and didn't really care for that much, or have duplicates of, or it's just time to let them go. So hopefully I'll be making room pretty soon to really display all of these gorgeous books, because there are a bunch of them. Here are Rainwild Chronicles, and of course, Tawny Man. So I have all 16 of these, and then my husband got me the short story collection and the novella that matches the set for Christmas. So I really do have the whole set, and you guys just don't even know how satisfying that is to me to be able to look over and see all my favorite books so pristine in their most beautiful presentation, and they're mine. So thank you guys. Speaking of being blown away by generosity, I have a friend on Discord who goes by the Poison Dwarf, but I like to call him Eric in my mind. But he always takes such great care of me and mails me these boxes that are just stuffed full of amazing gifts and books, and I don't know. I am a gift person. I don't know if you guys know about the love languages, but I am very much so a gift person. I love to give gifts, and I like to receive gifts. And I'm also words of affirmation. So when I get a box, and he always sends me the nicest messages that are just so encouraging and uplifting, it's just like makes my week. So he did send me an amazing box for my birthday, and I'm going to show you everything that was in it. He sent me this edition of It that I drool over. And guys, when I say it is in pristine condition, it's so beautiful. It has this nice protective cover on it, and I am going to display this. My husband was like, oh, so does that mean you're going to get rid of your paperback? No. That's my reading copy. This is my looking copy. Oh, look at that. I don't even know. How should I display it? I should front face it, right? It's so good. Eric also sent me these Gene Wolfe books. We have The Shadow of the Torturer, which, by the way, this cover is so good. I'm so intrigued by this cover. I love it. Shadow of the Torturer is book 1. We have Sword of the Lictor. We have Claw of the Conciliator. Oh, such good names. And The Citadel of the Autarch. So, geez, look at that cover. I'm not sure when I'm going to get to these. I will admit I'm a little intimidated by this series. But the fact that our friend the Bald Booktuber has gone through and done very thorough and meticulous breakdowns of each book with Christopher Rocchio, that has me feeling like I have some hand-holding and I'm not so intimidated by it anymore. So I'm thinking 2024 for Book of the New Sun. What do you guys think? He also sent me this gorgeous hardcover edition of Ship of Magic, and he sent me 2 Corn Dog books to keep my collection growing. I'm not sure when I'm going to get back to Corn Dog. We call him Corn Dog. It's obviously Bernard Cornwell. But when I loved the Warlord Chronicles so much that I am excited to get back to Bernard Cornwell, hopefully sooner rather than later. But whenever the mood strikes, whenever I'm ready, thanks to Eric, I have several Bernard Cornwell books waiting for me. And based on how much I loved the book Endurance, he thought I would like this as well. Empire of Ice and Stone, The Disastrous and Heroic Voyage of the Karluk. So I haven't looked that closely into this yet, but based on the premise and the little bits I've read on the back, I'm very interested to get to this. And I think it's something my husband already wants to borrow. He's not always extremely gentle on books, so I'll have to take the dust jacket off, but I'll probably let him borrow it if he asks nicely. So yeah, I had a great birthday and I just felt so special and appreciated and recognized, and it was so fun opening those boxes, not knowing who they were going to be from, what was going to be inside. The whole experience was so fun. The last thing I want to mention, but definitely not least, is if you've noticed that my videos have been sounding a little better, sound quality wise, that is because Mike sent me a new microphone for my birthday. It is very nice and I can already tell a difference in quality. So thank you, Mike, for always being so sweet to me, for including me in everything, and knowing that my videos could sound better than they do, and just taking it in your own hands and getting it taken care of, because I think this is a big upgrade. So thank you, Mike, for everything. That about wraps it up for my birthday book haul. So thank you guys so much. Thank you all for the birthday wishes, and you just made it really special and fun for me. So now all that's left is to figure out where I'm going to put all these books so I can start reading them.